When our little girl was born, we got a Subaru. It's where she said her first word,
No.
saw her first day of school,
Bye-bye.
made a best friend forever.
Oh my God.
The back seat of my Subaru is where she grew up.
What?
The 2015 Subaru Forester.
What?
Built to be there for your family. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
University Subaru.
The wise choice.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, June the 24th. We've got two guests today. Let's start first of all with Sandy Dreyer. Good to have you here, Sandy.
Hi, thanks. Nice to be
Central
here.
Missouri Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. And
That's
we're going to talk about magnesium today.
That's right.
Okay, what is magnesium and why is it important to have it in our diet?
Well, it's a very essential nutrient that our bodies need in a variety of functions, the cellular level and cells and muscles and bones and nerves.
So where do we get magnesium from?
Well, we get it from a variety of foods. And we're going to talk about some high ones here that are good sources. And you know, the big thing is 75% of Americans don't get enough magnesium.
No.
Right. And it's not a test. You can just go to your physician and say, well, I want to see how much serum magnesium I have. You can't do that. It's not, it's a little more complex.
Okay, so what kind of food do you need to eat to get enough magnesium?
Well, it's really pretty easy. It's just choosing in general some nutritious things, trying to get, with our change in diet to more processed foods and fast foods, we've kind of gotten away from that need for magnesium. Here, pumpkin seeds are a really great one. It just takes 1/3 of a cup, and they make a nice snack food.
And you got enough magnesium for a whole day?
Well, no.
No?
We really need around 400 milligrams, and pumpkin seeds are the highest, and 1/3 of a cup is only 150 milligrams.
Oh, so you need more than that.
Well, you need more of that, or some other foods also, like a bran cereal, Fiber One, a high brand cereal.
You told me black beans.
Black beans too, yes, black beans. And black beans are so diverse in how you can use them. You can use them in salads, you can use them, you can eat them just as they are,
Right.
or you can use them, I made some tamales the other day.
Well, are kidney
tamale pie.
beans the same? Would they be the
They
same
would
as
be
black
good,
beans?
yes. Those are all considered pulses, and so any kind of dried bean is good.
And edamame, which is soybean.
That's right, right.
So you're getting, if you eat the soybeans, the edamame, you're getting
It's another
protein.
good source.
You're getting protein and
You're getting
magnesium.
protein and magnesium, right?
Yeah.
And fiber,
But,
right.
What about with a whole grain bread?
That's another good choice as well. And here I just happen to have one that's a lower calorie, 100 calorie, but it also is rich in whole grains as the first ingredients. And you know what? You can't find out how much magnesium is in foods by the nutrition label.
You can't.
No, because it is not one of those that goes onto the nutrition label. There is a daily value of around 400 milligrams a day, but there's just not enough room to put all that on
Okay,
there. Now,
but
sometimes some places will, like potatoes, I found they actually listed the magnesium.
So
And
how much magnesium do you get by eating one medium-sized potato?
Well, you get 6% of around 400, so that's a pretty good source.
But what you
if you
need
eat the
to do-
skin, you got to eat the skin.
Yeah, I eat the skin.
Eat the skin.
But you can eat almonds and nuts and peanuts,
Right.
whole grains and beans, and if you have, and you told me tuna fish.
Mackerel. We talked about sardines, anchovies.
Yeah, all of that's good in
that's
magnesium,
good,
and you have to
right.
have magnesium in your diet.
Yes, definitely. You know, one of the latest things that kind of got me interested in this is leg cramps. Kind of family history there,
And if you don't have enough magnesium, you get leg cramps?
right.
Oh, okay.
So it made me think I need to work on getting better sources in my own diet.
All right. So if people want more information, they can go to the website, Central Missouri Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Yes, and also the American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Sandy Dreyer, it's a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
I love chatting with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I turn to CAT GLEASON, who is with us for MU Summer Rep, and you are opening Arsenic and Old Lace, right?
Yes.
And you're the director of Arsenic and Old
director.
Lace. When does it open?
It opens tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow at 7:30 in the Rhynsburger Theatre.
Yeah.
So
Tell us about Arsenic and Old Lace.
Oh, Arsenic and Old Lace is one of the old favorites in theater. It's one of those shows that people love. Every time I tell people I'm doing Arsenic and Old Lace, they are just thrilled. And it's kind of farcical, but it's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark and funny because it's based around these two old women who live in the Brewster house in Brooklyn, New York in the 1940s. And they have a special way of greeting visitors to their house that I don't want to let out the secret of in case you don't know. You're going to... yes,
well, I think everybody knows that.
See,
I
I never know. Does everyone really know?
I think people do.
Okay.
Because we did a scene many years ago with Maple's Rep Theater when we were doing Pepper and Friends, and Travis McMillan, who is our director on Radio Friends, and I were in that scene, and we were both killed.
Oh.
By the lovely ladies.
Oh yes, they are lovely but deadly. And we have some wonderful actors playing these the two old ladies, and we're having such a grand time with this. It's so much fun.
Yeah. How many people are in that production?
There are 14 roles, but we've cast 13 people, so we're using one guy twice. But
that guy's working hard then.
Yeah.
Does he die?
Almost. He gets saved at the last minute so that we can bring him back later.
Okay. So how many people do they
Well, there's a whole thing. There are 12 bodies in the cellar. In fact, because the nephew comes home, and he's part of the problem in this play, this nephew comes home bringing his own body with him. So now we have to find a place for the 13th body. And the
nephew brings a body too?
Yes, he brings a body with him. The nephew is Jonathan Brewster, and this is a great role because on Broadway, when they first did this show in the 40s, Boris Karloff played Jonathan Brewster, who was supposed to look like Boris Karloff. Oh. So it's such a great joke.
I didn't realize that this production has been around since the 1940s?
Yes, it has. It opened on Broadway in 1941. In 1943, they made a movie of it. Frank Capra with Cary Grant is Mortimer Brewster, the romantic lead. And what's great about that is in 1943, we did Arsenic and Old Lace on the Rhynsburger stage back at the time when the movie was coming out. So it was a kind of a big deal. It was like first run show. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how many times have you done Arsenic and Old Lace?
I think this is only the second one. This is only the second time we've
been
in
since the
1943. Yes, so it's kind of an exciting thing. And if you come to see the show, which opens tomorrow, we are going to have pictures from the 1943 production in our lobby.
How nice!
So you can see that.
Okay, how can they get tickets?
You can get tickets by either dialing 882-PLAY, which is 7529, so 882-7529.
Right.
Or you can go to theater.missouri.edu.
And you spell theater the
fancy way.
Right. THERTRE.missouri.edu.
Exactly.
So it opens tomorrow night. How long does it run?
It runs for 2 weeks, and then following that, we will have Vanya and Sonia, Masha and Spike will open after that, which is a great Tony Award-winning play that follows that.
Kat, thank you so much. Break a Leg opening
you.
tomorrow. Okay. Columbia Art League and Maple's Rep Theater will be our guests tomorrow. We're out of time for today. See you then.